It's official, we have finally finished our jobs in the Gold Coast and we will now be taking 10-ish days to travel New South Wales. Yesterday we left what was our home for the last 4 months and have made our way to a town called, and I'll put it down here, I'll give you a sec to figure out the pronunciation. So I pronounce it as Nambucca Heads, but I found out from some Australians that it's Nambucca. This morning we got up, went for a little stroll. It doesn't seem like there's too much to do in this town, but there is a wall, like a sea wall. It's called V-Wall, and it just has loads of rocks where it's decorated. But unfortunately for us, the weather has not been great, either yesterday and today, so the videos do look a little bit grey. As you can see, we're not in the van. We decided to treat ourselves after so many months of working and going for this little trip. We thought, why not? So $127 a night for a budget bed sit studio thing. So the sofa, the oven, which usually you don't get, fridge, little table, our bedroom, some wardrobe space, bathroom. But I wanted to show you the audacity. Please ensure at the end of your stay that your crockery and kitchenware is washed and put away and your accommodation is left clean and tidy. A cleaning fee of $50 may apply if cabins are not left in an acceptable, it's not an, they've just put an A, bad grammar as well, not great, an acceptable condition. Are you having me on? It's not an Airbnb, it's a cabin in a caravan park. Audacity. This is me getting back at them. I'm not washing that up. You can have that. So yeah, the plan is now to move on to Anna Bay and just see what they have over there. We made it to Anna Bay around maybe half an hour ago and decided we'll have a little quick nose at the amenities. Hopefully no one's in here, but I want to show you the toilets, see what we're working with. Okay, not too bad. Rubbish seat. We've walked down to this beach. The walk itself is fine, but it's just all sand, so it just feels a bit like a slog. And this beach is full of 4Ws, which is nice watching. But it's also a nudist beach. So we've just seen one man, a very conscious man, hiding himself whilst we walk past and then freeing himself again. I forgot to mention that this beach is called Samurai Beach. Like I said, it's a nudist beach, but it is attached to Long Mile Beach.
1 mile beach, you mean?
What did I say?
Long Mile. 1 mile.
1 Mile Beach, and it's a pretty, you know, ordinary beach.
I think it's pretty.
It's pretty, yeah, it's pretty, but the most interesting thing is the 4W driving, and we've just seen someone get bogged, which was very interesting.
Probably mean of us to
yeah, but it's the first time we've seen anyone like driving on the beach and like getting stuck.
Do you think it's called Samurai Beach because everyone's got their swords out, if you know what I mean? Ludus and all that.
Thanks for explaining.
Oh, that was a nice guy though. He just went and drove their car for them and got them out. I said, how embarrassing. Like, the mum and the daughter got out and didn't speak to the guy. The guy driving must have been like, no, I'm not getting another man's help. No, the other man's got in his car and freed him. He's going to be fuming on the drive home. Yeah. Silence. No radio, nothing. We have learnt now that you want to avoid actually walking on the path that is the road. You want to be walking on this part, which is
the cornered off part. It's the part that they don't want any of the 4Ws to be driving on. But it's so much easier to walk on. So, little tip for Samurai Beach. Let's see.
See that? That's pure grip, that. Not one slip.
We haven't introduced your shoes.
No, we don't need to.
Why not?
We're not, no. They're only part-time shoes.
This is our spot for tonight.
The green machine.
Not much. They did, however, decide to put us in the furthest spot going.
They don't like British people.
So, yeah. But we do have a barbecue nearby, not that we're going to use it. Welcome to Newcastle. Actually, we're leaving now. I forgot to introduce where we were 2 days ago. So here's the introduction. And as well as that, I didn't give a tour. So this is the tour of our room. We're with Quest Newcastle West. And it came to about $434.5 for 2 nights. So the bed. And remember, we're leaving. So we've tried to make it look nice, basically. So we've got the bed, not the best of views, but it's a view. Then we've got a big old television, smart TV, little dining table, our own wardrobe. Then we've got a kitchenette, another desk, some AC, and very nice bathroom. And the location is super, super good because you walk about 2 minutes and you can get to the tram that takes you directly into Newcastle. So definitely recommend. With that, let's get back to where we were 2 days ago when we actually ventured round Newcastle. Where have we just been?
Arno's, that's the one, eh?
Was it good?
Yeah, it's alright, you know, nice sandwich. Bit small, lady pushing it to me, fucking bitch. The food was great.
Bit pricey though.
Yeah, but we paid at wherever we've gone to the delis.
It is worth it at the end of the day, isn't it?
You said, you turned and went to me, best sandwich I've had in my life.
I know, I did say, yeah, best sandwich in my life, but then I'm thinking about Sloppy Joe's in Melbourne. That was bloody good as well. I mean, they've just got on point, these delis. After having our scrumptious lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it, we are now heading onto the tram to go into the main centre.
No, we're not, we're just going to the beach, mate.
Okay, we're going to the beach and then we're just having a little nose around.
There we go. Yeah, don't lie to our viewers.
We've had a bit of a mooch round Newcastle. So we started at the beach, then walked all the way round, and we're now at Newcastle Breakwater. And we've come to the realisation that it's relatively similar to Brighton back in England. So beach life, hills, fish and chips, seagulls.
Just gives off like a Brighton feel. Much nicer beach and stuff, but it just gives off that kind of homey Brighton feel, you know.
Going forward, the plan is to go to a brewery to grab a drink, and then we're going to head back to our hotel because we've got a fancy little room and I think we're going to really enjoy the stay. Day 2 in Newcastle. So yesterday we went up from Newcastle Beach. Today we're going down, and look how insane the waves are. They're humongous! Yeah, and I don't think the GoPro will do it justice. But that is very, very impressive. Whoa! So we got surfing in the background, skate park, and parkour tournament over there. Just made it to Boogie Hole, I think that's how you pronounce it, and insane. Like I said, the waves are very, very big today, and Boogie Hole is basically like a public swimming area that, like, you know, the waves come over and crash in, but they are so big and so manic today that you can't swim in there. But when we got there, there was a guy in there, looked like he was struggling a little bit. His mate pulled him out, and then you just see him sat on the side being like, don't do it, don't go in there.
Rosie was too scared to climb up the lookout, so I came by myself. But I don't know what it's called, so she'll have to tell you. It's alright. We are now walking down Memorial Walk. Did you have a stroke halfway through that sentence? We are now walking down the walk.
So Memorial Walk / boardwalk / bridge. That's why I paused.
/ footpath / walking.
Yeah. Highlights, you know, World War II, but it has a great view of the ocean and then great view of the city or town, or it looks more.
What ocean is it? What ocean is it?
Pacific.
Yeah.
So yeah, very pretty. And then so now we're heading towards, I want to say it's Merryweather Beach, where there's loads of sofas.
Loads of sofas?
Where
Just can't wait for a sit down.
Where there is loads of surfers, and apparently it's supposed to be the nicest beach in Newcastle. I was mistaken. The beach off of the Memorial Walk, boardwalk, bridge, whatever, is actually Bar Beach. Very, very nice, and the area is very nice. Like, look at these houses. Fancy. Yeah, much better than Newcastle Beach. So if you're thinking, what beach should I go to? Bar Beach, this area. The downfall of this side is it's very hilly, whereas the other area, or the other side, very flat. It's been an hour since I last spoke to you. Since then we walked down to, I think it was called Dixon's Beach, and there was a surfing tournament going on and a surfing competition. It's got everything, Newcastle. And so we stayed for one heat, and that was really interesting to watch. And I mean, the waves are massive. You saw people doing what they call barrels. We saw people doing barrels. Yeah, it was just great. We continued down the path and got to Merryweather or Merewether or whatever, ocean baths. And they're similar to the ones near the main Newcastle bit, but it is very busy because today is particularly hot. And then so we've walked our way up to find this nice lookout onto the whole of the coast, and it is stunning. Like, this side of Newcastle has completely changed our perspective on Newcastle. After getting the drone up, getting some pictures, having a little nose, we've decided that we're going to now go back. It is only about 1:30, but we have plans tonight. We're having a dinner date, so we need to go back, have some lunch, maybe have a little nap, and then go out. Yeah, cold shower, because it is a hot day today. Yesterday the wind was blowing and we were like, it's not that hot. Got back, both of our faces had been burnt. So today we're taking all precautions. Got my hat on, got some sun cream on, and then I've also found out that if I take my sunnies off, I've got white patches around my face from today. So
Like you've been skiing.
yeah. So the temperature's gone up 6 degrees from yesterday. So
It's
yeah,
just really intense.
it is really hot today. So but it's when the wind's going, it's lush. When the wind stops, it's not very nice. So hopefully you shall get a picture or some videos of us from this evening. In terms of our dinner date, we ended up going to Maniac's. Maniac's is an axe throwing experience. We booked on the Quick Chuck, which is an hour slot including a 10-minute briefing, costing $110 for the both of us. You are given 3 options of axes, and the smaller they are, the more difficult they become. But soon enough we got the hang of it, and I'm happy to say that if we're ever in an apocalypse, I might stand a chance surviving half a day. Yeah, it was super fun. And then after that, we went for dinner at the brewery that we went to the other day. Now we're heading off to our next location. So we'll see you there.